22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
On first down, going back to Patterson. Down to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson. 45 yards. And the Falcons need just 3 plays to go
I was wondering why I didn't get him right
the
there.
early lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
What's that?
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Fields now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Right. I got you.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Motion man left is Kirk. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of of 38
Come on.
yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be
That outside
like
run
to
is
be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Oh, was that it?
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Patterson again. And room there to work it inside the 25. And even 100 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Rush. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to the ground now. Patterson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
They got a lot better team than us, too.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yeah.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Odell Beckham from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 1st quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will be taken down here as the 1st quarter of play will come to an end. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second
I
quarter.
do in and out with that dude, you know what I mean?
You're feeling okay. On second down, here's Fields. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I got you.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this
got
first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic.
I didn't give you enough time.
And it shows on the scoreboard.
Motion man left is Kirk. Fields.
Damn, Fields.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit.
Yeah, that was
He's
classy.
wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every
That
time
was
he's
classy.
dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Matt Eberflus is going to take a risk here on fourth down. He is going to go for it. I think probably
wouldn't
just
hike it.
trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Here we go.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Let's go.
They snap it to Fields.
Damn.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They go play action with Rush. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Play fake. Here's Rush. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Third down, here's Patterson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Falcons send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin
No.
corner punt.
I don't know who
Someone's
they
put
got.
some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah,
It
they
is,
actually
he
practice
is.
with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football
Big
in
ups.
one.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up.
Look at this.
Go! Oh! Take it on out there. Outside, baby. There you go. Keep going outside, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the option. And even 60 yards. Well, hello. I mean, that took
Hey, it's thundering here bad. If I lose connection, you know what happened.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
There's a give to Rodriguez on the option. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Now Fields going to keep it running left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one will go for 9 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a 1st down with some nice running.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he is met in his tracks behind.
Damn, I thought you had to run him back.
That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
The Field's going to take this himself.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work.
Hey, go in and out with Kurt. Huh?
3rd and long. It's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And it's
Damn, I hit that wrong fucking butt.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Fuck. That was on me. I forgot what. I thought you was that Kurt guy.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, that's what you get
That's my fault.
when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, they don't give you much time.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
60. Ain't good. Damn.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Fields. This one complete to Christian Kirk. Into space at the 45. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Fields throwing again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will do it for his first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Run that route right there.
They'll run here with Rodriguez. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
Yeah, I could have thrown it.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Oh, you got the wide receiver.
It looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
RPO.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Don't put nobody in motion. We ain't got time. We
This
gotta hike it.
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter.
Damn.
Plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it will be Falcon football.
Turnover.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Patterson to start the drive. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15.
They got
Touchdown.
damn X Factor.
Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Moody good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Michael Walker there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Here's Fields.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Fields. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Rush to throw on 1st down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Rush.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Fourth down. Here's Rush. No hesitation. Goes right back to Likely. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
They got better players, though.
Likely.
That's all it is.
7 yards.
And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
They're on Xbox too.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, I gotta get us some run plays here.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
Damn, where's he going with it?
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
There you go. Run that rock, boy. Run that rock, boy.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Just got to get back to this. This is what we got to get to.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team.
Run and play action.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodriguez. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And now they're in the hurry up. And now a run with Rodriguez. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Rodriguez. And he'll go down at the 28. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's the ticket. Running's the ticket in this game right now. Well, if we had a good running back, boy.
Can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Ooh, boy, that's the best pass he threw all day right there. That's the best pass he threw all day.
This game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
Take it outside, get a tutty, baby. Let go. Let go. That's it. Yeah.
But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're
That's
back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start
That's the ticket right
maybe
there.
we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have
Running is OP right now in this game, boy. They pick their blocks up good, don't they?
What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And he gets it to go to make this a 35-10 score now. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Need a pick.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business.
Yeah.
Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
On the ball, now. 19 Lions.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now for Rush. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And quickly they get to the line. Rush here on 3rd down. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Patterson running between the tackles. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Oh, gone.
Running room. Score. He will score.
Take it.
Touchdown, Bear. But a little feather in their cap here.
And it's a big-time play. And if
That's the best player we got right now, Kirk.
a kick return, well, then your team just doesn't have any spark. We'll find out if this is the start of a big comeback or just cosmetics as we go along.
Oh.
The extra point try now.
That's what I'm saying. We got no stars. We got shit, dog.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dang it.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Rush.
Heard it?
Oh, a first
Good
mistake
pick, boy.
for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Go.
Play action. It's Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Sit high.
On play action, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well,
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Don't jump.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Right.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On target to his man, Likely. Look at the big fella go. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And
Change it.
really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because
Change it, play.
you and I both know, heck, they knew,
Play.
but this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win, and here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early.
Yeah, I need to see what we definitely need some better players. Got to back out of that lobby thing and look at you. Yeah, we played a team that was 80 something. Yeah, I killed that shit. Oh, do you? Yeah. And you at least got a 70 on defense. It's tough.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon.
And we are underway from Kansas City. And he'll be set up in good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a start here to the ball game. You get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air.
All right.
If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. That's
I got it.
of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Hurts throw complete there to Beckham.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Odell Beckham, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Chiefs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on.
Boy, I was about to say.
Get the football. So
Damn, that shit look real.
Fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. And they'll run with Nichols.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
On third down, it's Rodriguez. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's
was a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his open man. It's Mallory. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Here we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Rodriguez. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat.
Can't do that again.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get him back.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Rodriguez. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Damn.
Touchdown, Chicago. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Bears are back within a score.
Points count the same no matter who scores them, but it feels like there's something extra when you get them the non-traditional way.
That was a tough one right there, boy.
An extra bounce for your squad.
Extra point try now for Moody.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
I got it.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As we know on every team, head coach, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator. We often forget about the special teams coordinator. They pay him too, and boy is he excited about what his team just did. A big-time return for a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now up to 14. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
They'll send Kirk in motion right.
On first down, it's Rodriguez. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. First play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
11, 11. Hey, Monday.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. Boy, so what else could go wrong for him here? It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because you got to know where you are on the field. You can't get that close to the sideline because if you step out of bounds, you can't be the first to re-enter and touch it. That's an easy call for the officials.
Beckham, the return. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Come on, we're still in this.
But 1st down, Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Slot man moves right.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Buying time to his left.
Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They go play action with Hurts.
Flush to his right. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get
That's not a fumble.
And it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Ward. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
Yeah.
Second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
That's the difference between them players, though. They got some good players.
Now Moody for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Fields. That one complete downfield to Kirk. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, it's Fields. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw on second down, Fields. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now Fields. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Fields changing the play. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
In and out, baby, in and out.
Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago.
Look, you ran that bitch perfect.
Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first
Needed
half.
that one, boy.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Needed that one.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Hell no.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to be set up with excellent field position past the 45.
There we go.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A pitch out to Swift here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Off play action. Fields rolling to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A play fake. Now Fields to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Fields now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
63.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's caught by OBJ. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it to his running back unsuccessfully.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Rodriguez. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Rodriguez now on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. On 1st down, it's Rodriguez. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Motion man left is Kirk. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Nah.
Here we go.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
Forced out to his left.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
On 3rd down, Rodriguez. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
And this one is right through. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And they will
Still
not have time to get
in it here, folks. Second half defense is been pretty good.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Damn, we gave up 2 kickoffs, didn't we?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line.
Hey,
Excellent field position.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
And Hurts going to move him around.
63.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Past the 20. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Great start to the 2nd quarter, better than 30 yards. And what do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Steps away to his left. It's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was
Jalen Hurts
on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive.
I got it.
Much sense. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Motion man left is Kirk. Swift will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hurts.
On the move to his left.
Where's the fumble at, man?
Scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a
That's
sack
crazy.
for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll set up to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough
Damn.
place on the field to take a sack because
I'm going to give up 3
It
points.
took the decision making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. Well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time.
Face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Steps away. Complete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing again is Fields.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Taking it right down Broadway.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field. How about this?
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. The quick slant caught. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. Touchdown! Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Everybody got Odell Beckham, though.
This win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game...
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
Odell Beckham Jr. down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
see how.
What's up? Are you? Oh, got an invite. Oh man, I ain't even opened my Ultimate Team. Hell,
Dang.
within a week, Coach will have
See.
every player on this game.
I tried to buy some coins. It wouldn't let me. For some reason, the store's messed up or something.
What?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how they got the players.
Alright, send me another invite. Send me another invite, Coach. It's like sending me to play challenges and shit. I gotta complete a play before I can move forward. So, one play and I'm out. How y'all like this compared to the old one? Oh, really?
Let me try restart. Let me
How
try
you feel
restart.
about it?